When it comes to venting in commercial buildings, engineers, architects, and contractors face a common challenge: balancing safety, performance, and cost. The wrong system can mean downtime, failures, or even safety hazards, but the right system makes all the difference. That's where Duravent and the DuraStack Pro series come in. Let's start with a quick look at who we are. My name is Adam Barker, and I'm the North Florida Territory Manager for HVAC Associates. We're partnered with Duravent, who's been innovating venting solutions for more than 50 years. Our products are designed, tested, and manufactured in the US and Canada with a reputation for reliability across North America. We work with engineers designing boiler plants, architects planning shafts and high-rises, and contractors installing systems under tight schedules. In each case, our products are trusted because they're engineered for performance, built to meet strict safety standards, and supported by a team that understands the job site realities. When you spec or install a Duravent system, you're not just buying components. You're getting a solution backed by decades of experience and compliance with the toughest codes in the industry. Our commercial product portfolio covers a wide range of applications. Let's break it down. DuraStack handles everything from traditional heating boilers to today's high-efficiency condensing units. In hospitals or schools with redundant boiler plants, reliability here is non-negotiable. Engines and turbines. With generators and cogen systems, positive pressure ratings are critical. Our systems safely handle these demanding applications. Solid fuel applications. Whether it's biomass boilers or wood-fired systems, high temperature, resilience, and thermal shock protection are essential. Restaurants, hotels, and cafeterias all need NFPA 96 compliant ducting that contains fire and prevents catastrophic spread. Think of a hospital. It might use a DuraStack system for boilers, generators, and even its cafeteria exhaust, all under one manufacturer's portfolio. That consistency simplifies design, submittals, and installation. By covering multiple applications, Duravent reduces the number of vendors and systems an engineer has to coordinate, making projects smoother from design to completion. So why choose DuraStack Pro? Let's focus on 3 key reasons. Faster installation. Contractors save time because sections twist lock, supports are engineered, and accessories are pre-designed. That's hours off labor, which directly impacts project cost. Better performance. The installation options reduce heat loss, improve draft, and help appliances run more efficiently. This can mean smaller fan sizes or lower energy bills for the owner. And code compliance. Because the system is fully listed and labeled, AHJs approve submittals faster, avoiding costly redesigns or delays. Projects run on tight schedules and tighter budgets. A vending system that installs faster, performs better, and passes inspection the first time saves money and reduces risk for everyone involved. Materials matter. The DuraStack Pro inner walls are available in both 304 and 316 stainless steel. 316 is the premium choice, especially in coastal areas or corrosive environments, where long-term durability is critical. The outer wall is typically Galvalume, a cost-effective, corrosion-resistant alloy. For harsher conditions or high-end specs, stainless steel outer walls are also available. Insulation is another key differentiator. Instead of older ceramic fiber, DuraStack uses AES wool, which is alkaline earth silicate, a modern, safer material that provides high-temperature resistance with improved handling and stability. This combination of materials ensures the system resists corrosion, maintains installation value over time, and provides peace of mind for both owners and maintenance teams. Let's dive into standards and listings, because this is where compliance makes or breaks a project. UL 103. Standards for chimneys. UL 103 HT covers high heat solid fuel applications, tested at 2100 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. UL 2561. Industrial chimneys, critical for plants and large-scale facilities. UL 1978. Grease ducts, covers internal grease fires. UL 2221. Fire-rated enclosure for grease ducts, ensures containment for 2 hours. UL 1738/ULC-S636. Special gas vent standards, required for Category 2 through 4 condensing appliances. On one project, an engineer submitted a grease duct without UL 2221 listing. The AHJ rejected it, forcing redesign and costly delays. With DuraStack Pro, that risk is eliminated. Everything is already listed for its intended use. If the wrong listing is specified, you can face inspection failures, red lines, and potential liability. DuraStack Pro ensures the system is compliant from the start. The DuraStack Pro family includes multiple models, each optimized for different applications. The DCL, a single-wall stainless, basic option where installation isn't required. DIS1, air insulated, lighter, and cost-effective, ideal for gas applications. DIS1, DIS2, and DIS4. Fiber insulated, provide higher temperature ratings, smaller clearance, and stability for long vertical runs. DIS3Z, factory-built grease duct, UL 1978 and 2221 listed, with zero clearance to combustibles. A hospital boiler plant might use the DIS2 for installation and tight clearance. A restaurant would specify the DIS3 to safely vent the kitchen exhaust without a bulky shaft, and a generator exhaust run could use the DIS1 with expansion joints to handle thermal movement. The right model ensures performance, safety, and compliance, while also matching the project's budget and space constraints. Performance ratings are where DuraStack Pro stands apart. Systems are tested up to 60 inches water column pressure, about 5 times stronger than a typical residential vent. They're listed for 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes, critical for grease fire or solid fuel upset conditions. Clearance ratings vary. DIS models need just 1 to 5 inches. DIS3Z is 0 clearance, while the uninsulated DCL grease duct requires 18 inches. These ratings provide real-world flexibility. You can design compact shafts, run through crowded ceilings, and rest assured the system is safe even in the worst-case fire conditions. Let's touch on installation. DuraStack Pro uses a twist lock connection system with locking bands. This eliminates field welding and reduces labor. Supports are engineered with tested spacing, so installers know exactly where to place them without over or under supporting. Access doors are toolless, so inspections and maintenance are faster. Contractors save hours on installation, which means fewer schedule overruns. Owners get systems that are installed correctly the first time, reducing callbacks. A venting system is only as good as its accessories. Too often, projects fail in the details, missing parts, improvised field fixes, or incompatible add-ons. That's why the DuraStack Pro series includes a full line of engineered, listed accessories that work as an integrated system. Some key examples: thimbles and fire stop kits. These allow safe, code-compliant penetration through walls, floors, and roofs. They protect the building and make inspections straightforward. Drains and slope fittings. Condensing applications always produce water. If it's not managed properly, corrosion and premature failure happen fast. Our drains and slope fittings remove that risk. Expansion joints absorb that movement, preventing buckling or stress at connections. Termination caps and draft controls. These provide balanced system performance, preventing backdrafting and protecting against weather intrusion. On a recent generator exhaust run, the engineer skipped specifying an expansion joint. The contractor had to improvise in the field, and within months, the run showed signs of buckling. With DuraStack Pro, those joints are part of the catalog system, not an afterthought, so the problem never arises. By providing a complete, listed system, Duravent eliminates the need for custom field fabrication, reduces installation errors, and ensures every component is tested as part of one integrated solution. The DIS1 model in the DuraStack Pro series is designed specifically for Category 1 to 4 appliances, which covers the full spectrum of modern gas-fired boilers and water heaters. This includes high-efficiency condensing applications, which introduce challenges like condensate management and corrosion. DIS1 addresses these with built-in slope fittings, drains, and corrosion-resistant materials. Another advantage, the catalog includes full support and spacing tables, so engineers can design confidently and contractors can install without guesswork. Take a school that installed multiple condensing boilers. Using DSA1, the engineer specified the correct slope and drain points. That system has been running for years without corrosion issues, and the maintenance staff reported zero standing water in the venting. Condensing applications are everywhere today. DSA1 ensures they vent safely and efficiently, with no shortcuts and no corrosion surprises down the road. Clearances are one of the most common points of confusion on the job sites. Let's simplify. DIS models require just 1 to 5 inches of clearance. DIS3Z grease duct requires 0 clearance to combustibles. DCL grease duct, when uninsulated, requires a much larger 18-inch clearance. And whenever the vent passes through walls, floors, or roofs, you must use the listed thimbles and penetration kits. Never field fabricated rings. Following these clearances keeps systems safe and ensure inspectors sign off quickly. Cutting corners here is one of the fastest ways to fail an inspection, or worse, create a fire hazard. When writing specs, clarity is everything. A vague spec leaves room for substitutions, RFIs, and delays. A complete spec ensures the system gets installed right the first time. Here's what to include. Call out models, diameters, and materials. Be specific. DuraStack Pro, DIS2, 14-inch diameter, 316 stainless enter. Include UL/ULC listings and clearance ratings. That way there's no confusion with unlisted or inferior products. Specify accessories and supports. Thimbles, fire stops, drains, expansion joints. Don't assume they'll be included. Call them out. For grease ducts, reference the catalog, Part 1 through 3 language. That ensures NFPA 96 and UL 2221 compliance. Complete specs reduce RFIs, speed up submittal reviews, and help contractors bid apples to apples. That means fewer surprises, fewer costly substitutions, and fewer inspection headaches. Owners often focus on first costs, but lifecycle cost matters just as much. DuraStack Pro is engineered to reduce maintenance and extend service life. Stainless steel construction improves long-term corrosion resistance. Round ducts are easier to clean than rectangle, less buildup, faster maintenance. Toolless doors mean inspections can be done quickly without special equipment. And for grease duct, Duravent offers a lifetime limited warranty, a strong selling point to building owners. When an owner sees that the system lasts longer, requires less downtime, and costs less to maintain, it's easier to justify during design and much easier to defend during value engineering. So what truly sets DuraStack Pro apart? 4 things. Faster installs, twist lock connections, and complete accessories save hours on site. better performance. Higher pressure and temperature ratings mean more applications, fewer limitations. Space savings. Reduced clearance requirements allow tighter shafts and more usable square footage. System completeness. Everything from drains to fire stop kits is included in the catalog. No field fixes required. These differences directly impact costs, performance, and risk, making life easier for engineers, architects, and contractors. Let's bring this together with some real-world design examples. Boiler breaching and stack. Using DIS2 with insulation maintains high flue gas temperatures, improves draft, and reduces condensation risk. Generator exhaust. DIS1 or DIS2 with an expansion joint handles positive pressure and high thermal cycling without system failure. Kitchen hood grease duct. DIS3Z with factory-built access doors, drains, and fire stop kits ensure NFPA 96 and UL 2221 compliance while allowing inspectors easy access. These aren't just theoretical examples. They're the type of designs you'll see in schools, hospitals, restaurants, and high-rises every day. We've worked with contractors across North America, and a few best practices always rise to the top. Don't mix brands. Connections aren't interchangeable, and mixing voids the listing. Allow for thermal expansion. Always include expansion joints in long runs. Maintain clearances. Even a 1-inch miss can create major inspection issues. Place drains correctly. Condensation pooling is the fastest way to corrode a system. These field notes save time, reduce callbacks, and keep inspectors happy. Part numbers can seem complex, but once you understand the structure, they make submittals and orders straightforward. The following part number breaks down like this. DIS1 equals the model. 14 equals diameter in inches. L36 equals 36-inch length. BC equals inner and outer material types. When you understand the part breakdown, you can review submittals faster, order more confidently, and avoid job site mix-ups. We'll wrap up with some of the most common questions we get from engineers and contractors. Can models be mixed? Yes, but only with the correct transition parts. Don't try to force mismatched sections. What about high-pressure appliances? Use DIS1. It's tested and listed for those applications. How far apart should supports be? Always check the tables in the catalog. They account for diameter, run length, and material. Why round grease duct instead of rectangular? Round ducts provide better airflow, are easier to clean, save space, and reduce fire risk from grease buildup. These frequently asked questions address the issues most likely to cause RFIs or field questions, saving time for the design team and installers alike. DuraStack Pro delivers what commercial projects demand: speed, performance, and compliance. For engineers, it's easy to spec and backed by complete documentation. For architects, it saves shaft space and integrates cleanly into designs. And for contractors, it installs faster, safer, and with fewer surprises. If you have any questions or would like some more information, reach out to me or any of the HVAC associate sales reps, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.